So today I just want to review on what we did in 2017. Well, Strawberry Pancakes has achieved quite a lot actually ever since we started. So I came on to the NA scene right after the Gunner came out. Leveled up my Gunner, geared up in like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and it was BT ready. And then we started Black Tower. And then the first week was pretty bad. First week was, yeah, pretty awful. We spent 6 hours on the first boss, on the Venom Skydrake, because that was a very good buff transport, you know? So after 6 hours of bashing our head against that, we called it a night, and we tried again next week. And on the second week, we managed to kill Venom Skydrake like second try or something. It was pretty amazing. And then we did the second boss. That was super easy as well. We cleared it without a problem. And then we went to Corridors. Corridors was quite a nightmare. Many memes were made, many jokes were made. It was a good time, sort of. You know, at least we passed it. So we got past Corridors, and then it was the third boss. Third boss was pretty easy as well. And then Raven King. We got stuck on Raven King for a good 5 or 6 weeks, to be honest. We got stuck there for quite a while. And then eventually we figured things out. We got the courage to try again. The main reason why we didn't do Raven King was because we didn't feel like we were geared enough as a guild. And then by the time we were geared, it was really overkill. So yeah, we cleared Raven King on like 2 attempts, I think. It was pretty insane. But yeah, so that's how we cleared Raven King, and we cleared Black Tower. We started clearing Black Tower like boss 1 to 4 really easily. It took us about 6 weeks, I think. Like around 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. And then we could start clearing BT really smoothly, relatively easy. And now in January we are now attempting Vortex Temple. So, you know, Vortex Temple boss 1, last week was the first week of that. We got it to 64%, so we managed to do we did the first block phase, no problem. We did the first healing phase, no problem. And then the bosses switched. Once they switched, we got a little bit confused, and then we wiped there. But I mean, overall, in 2 hours worth of practice, I feel like that was really good. It was really, really good. We did 13 attempts total in 2 hours. It's a little bit less than 2 hours, to be honest. It's maybe like an hour and a half. But I mean, I think Strawberry Pancakes is going to progress pretty fast. Like, once we knock down the first boss, the Twin Asuras, the next small hiccup we might have is probably the Thralls, like the Warlock that summons like all those like gazillion Thralls. We might have a small problem there, but once we fix that, once we sort that out, then it's just going to be the Giant Thrall, where we just AFK and our tank and range tank does everything. So that shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll hop into SK, or Scion's Keep. I have no clue what to do in Scion's Keep, so I'm going to have to watch Ekijin's video, go do some homework, do some research, and see how Scion's Keep is supposed to be done. But yeah, overall, I feel like Strawberry Pancakes and the guild that me and Evil Do Us Harm have made is progressing really nicely. We're doing very well. And yeah, just wanted to give everyone a small update on that. As for future content on my channel, I'm currently working on a few guides. I'm working on one, the Raven King guide, which I'm sure everyone is sick of waiting for. Second of all, I'm doing the Snow Jade Fortress guide. The dungeons are really buggy right now on the NA server, so I mean, I'll make the guide and explain what you're supposed to do, but it's just really buggy, so a lot of things just don't happen. Like, orbs get stuck, flower petals you can't step on them and you can't extinguish them, and it's just kind of a headache. But yeah. I'm also working on my Fallen Arantu School. That's a really old video that I really need to update and put out there. But yeah, you know, better late than never, right? Other than those videos, I think once we start clearing Vortex Temple, the first boss, I might make a guide on that as well. I mean, after looking around and doing some research, there aren't many guides that are clear. A lot of the guides are a little bit confusing, and to be perfectly honest, I was quite confused after even doing research and jumping into it. Even I was a bit confused. And after doing it, like, 10 times, even though we didn't clear it, but 10 attempts or 13 attempts to be specific, I got the general gist, and I think that I could explain it relatively easily. But obviously I'm just talking out of my butt right now until we actually clear the boss. After we clear the boss several more times and I'm more comfortable with the boss and I know what each role has to do, then I'll probably make a guide in the future. Other than that, please let me know what other content do you guys want to see. I know that some people have asked me, for some guides on Summoner in particular, because, there aren't many Summoner guides out there, as, a lot of people don't really like the Summoner, and they kind of, there's a bad stigma on them. But, I'm more than happy to cover stuff about Summoner. I like the Summoner, to be perfectly honest. Summoner and Gunner, they're both really fun. They're both easy to play, and they don't require me to have a gazillion APM, which I don't have. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and if I can do it, I'll be more than happy to cover certain topics. It doesn't even have to be Blade and Soul related, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the year?